What's up? Welcome to the Being Beautifully Honest podcast and channel. Thanks for being here, being subbed. If you're not, hit the button, and if you're listening on YouTube, hit that like. It's like walking in the room and hitting that light switch. Let's brighten up the place and get into this beautifully honest reaction.
Talk to me nice, talk to me honestly. Look in my eyes, don't let it fall on me. Say you're a good guy, make me believe it. Don't wanna hear it, I wanna see it. See how rewind, when we rewind, feels so nice.
Through my actions, I literally just lost my family through being what you talked about, I was the strong provider. I wasn't there emotionally. I wasn't empathetic. I wasn't willing to share those emotions. And that was stuff that my ex would tell me, you're a wall. And then again, trying to dig back and understand and starting counseling that, like you said, little Matt from back then is still hurt and still trying to find his way. Although grown Matt seems like he has it all. Little Matt is there more than I realized. So my question is to all those men that can't or feel like they can or just won't, tears won't come out. I know it's such a refreshing and helpful and good thing to do as a man, but how do you cry if you don't? I don't want to say I don't know how to cry because I've cried before, but I haven't cried in probably 30 years.
You're guarded.
Too much.
You have to change your perspective of what crying is. You still deep inside.
So Matt Barnes doing the therapy thing on social media for other people to see. Okay, cool. You're opening up. And I guess that's a good thing for other men to see, that it's okay to seek therapy, to seek support. A whole lot more people need to do it, especially people like him. But his significant other, Anansa, she definitely was not here for it, okay? So she called him out for trying to get public sympathy, but behind closed doors is definitely not doing anything to try to make things right with their family. And she isn't saying trying to get back with her, because it doesn't sound like she wants him anymore. And I'm definitely okay with that. But she made a social media post in response to it and said, if you're going to talk publicly about our personal business, tell the whole story. Don't post half-truths about me and our past relationship to gain sympathy from the masses. I'm in the trenches doing the hard work, making sure all of our kids are okay. You've made no effort to emotionally support all of our children through this traumatic transition you caused, but you're willing to be, quote, vulnerable for strangers on the gram for profit? Keep my name, bleep, bleep, bleep. And I'm here for it, because he needs to be called out. Why are you putting this out here in the public? For real. How does that it's one, like she said, for profit, and it's to gain sympathy from other people. And clearly he doesn't have any problem getting the panties. So I don't think he needed to do that in the public to gain the sympathy of any women, because it seems like he was getting a whole lot of it while he was supposed to be in a relationship with her. And it's stuff like this that really pisses me off, because so many people like him that lack discipline. Why are you getting in relationships with anyone? Marriage isn't for everyone, definitely true, but even relationships are not for everyone. You know you're a whole, just accept it and just do your thing, because there are clearly a whole lot of females out here that are okay in being in polyamorous relationships. There's a whole lot that are not. But it's selfish to have a woman like Anansa be in this situation when she didn't choose that. It's not cool. And then to put that out there on, on the public platforms for everyone to see. I mean, I don't know if he thought that was going to get him back in the fold and get him out of the doghouse. But she made it clear when she said, our previous relationship. So she let it be known that that's in the past. And I'm here for it. So, guys, what do you think about Matt Barnes deciding to come out here to show his vulnerable side and talk about the little Matt when it was the little Matt in his pants that didn't have any type of discipline and was out here screwing all of these different people while he was in a relationship with Anansa and now is causing, like he said, to lose his family.
So guys, I have been purposely staying off the internet. Reason being is because I don't want to come out of character from the things that are being written and commented, the lies that are being made up. And I know that if I put myself in position to respond, I'm then putting myself in position to defend my daughter and defending her of what has been written. There's no nice way to do it because people have been so ignorant and so cold-hearted towards a child. And funny enough, I don't know if it's been a year or two, but I remember when Trump wanted to push laws banning the rights to abortion.
All right, guys, so Ayesha Howard, I talked about her a little bit before, but listen, she made her statement and she really didn't say anything that wasn't true. But honestly, all of it's problematic. The fact that she would have babies and get pregnant and keep babies for a check, and people who would have what she called poverty pregnancy, having babies with broke men to get an earned income credit or food stamps or welfare or whatever, because people do that stuff too. People have, have kids so that they could have Section 8 housing or whatever. Or do they do that to get those benefits, those government benefits? Or are they already broke and they find out that those government benefits exist and then they have more kids because they have that poverty mindset and they don't feel that there's any way that they can break out of it? All of it's problematic. I've had issues over the years with seeing people have that type of mindset. Thankfully, that's, nothing that I've ever experienced. But honestly, even though it may seem like it's going to last for a long time, and she obviously has multiple children by multiple high earning males. I'm not even going to call them men. They're males. This is the problem with society as a whole, especially in that community where you have chicks that are just screwing guys. You're not in a relationship with them, and then you're having these babies, and yeah, you may get a check, and some of them, the check may be pretty steep, but children ultimately grow up, and it's not going to be something that you're going to have forever. Now, some may say, oh, well, they can invest it and do this and that and the other and grow that money. But honestly, I just feel that all of it's problematic because having children for the sake of any reason, financial, whether it's financial on the upside where it's a guy that's high earning, or financial on the downside where it's you can get some sort of government credits or benefits to help you exist, or maybe get a little small child support check from a guy who ain't really, making much, because we know a lot of that happens too, where these guys are getting people pregnant and they can't even afford to put gas in the car, but yet they can afford to put their penis in somebody's vagina and get them pregnant and then cry about not being able to pay this amount of child support and trying to avoid it. All of it's problematic. But I get it. It's like if she has people continuously coming at her and coming to her page and calling her a gold digger or whatever, she definitely clapped back. She didn't say anything that wasn't true. But honestly, it's like, I wouldn't know anything about her if she wasn't putting this out here. Like, why do I even know anything about all of this? Why do any of us know anything about this? Because the first thing I heard when I heard about her was she came out to say that this guy that she got pregnant by, Anthony Edwards, let her know that he doesn't want to have anything to do with her and doesn't want to have anything to do with the child. Why do we even know about that? So, you guys let me know your thoughts about it, because I just feel like all of it's problematic. But yeah, she definitely did clap back, and nothing that she said in the clap back was not true. But all of it overall is problematic. Ashley Darby is going to continue to try to prove that she has lyrical talent, and she will forever be in Candace's shadows. And that's why she keeps trying to prove this. And it's like, girl, just give it up. You cannot sing. She is horrible. And she's killing our ears with this rendition of Roberta Flack singing Killing Me Softly. I've seen a couple of different versions of her trying to do it, seeing that the first time she did it, she didn't do it justice. You didn't do it justice the second time. You will never do it justice if you sing it 200 times. Ashley's voice is tragic, okay? And she really doesn't like the fact that Candace has some sense of success with her music. She tried to hate on her with the music, and Candace actually can sing. She may not be everyone's favorite, and she can do and say some things that have been annoying, for sure, but that doesn't have anything to do with her vocal talent, and she has it. Ashley doesn't. Quit trying to prove the fact that you can sing to us, because you cannot. It's terrible. Man, when I saw that, I was like, who's doing this? And I blame Kim Zolciak, because she started this mess. She was the first housewife to come out here trying to sing. And now every foolish housewife that had the gall to try it moving forward, she has inspired them to do this. And it's ridiculous. Ashley cannot sing. It's terrible. Like, do y'all remember Kim?
There's a tightrope between me and you, and what I don't know, we'll always get through. That's the way it goes, with you on the other side. Whoa, when we wanted so much, we rocked it.
You said in a recent interview
Oh, Lord Jesus, Father God.
that Phaedra didn't fit in with the Married to Medicine cast because her value system is different.
Yes.
How would you describe Phaedra's value system?
Like, she's an attorney. That's a God-given, like, she worked for that. She is an educated woman. But I don't think she practices the way that we do. I think that she's a bona fide reality TV star. And I think that our careers come before that. Is that messy to say?
No, I mean, that makes sense.
And Phaedra's different in the sense that she always says that she would never come out undone. I'll come out with, I'll take my hair off, I'll take my makeup off, but then I got a man. So that's not shady, is it? I'm just saying, like.
Well, right now, like you said, you were being honest. You have a man.
Yeah, so I mean, she probably has to do. If I didn't have no man, I would dress up every damn day too.
Okay.
Is that messy? I'm not.
She's putting in the work to find her man.
Put in the work. Did she get him?
Did she?
We got to check in with Phaedra, but what kind of man do you see Phaedra with?
You want the truth?
I always do.
Nothing but.
I see her with an old, ugly ass rich man. He got to have money. That's the first requirement. Now he got to be rich. That's it.
She flies on private jets. Yeah, she needs that.
It. I don't think that tall dude's her type at all.
Okay.
And also, that was so crazy how like he was best friends with the friends with the
Yeah.
That was all weird.
Yeah, that was a little messy.
Listen, Dr. Hell is just extremely jealous of Phaedra. Let me tell you something. Chicks like her, first of all, you heard her say, well, I got a man. She is that type that because she so-called has a man, that's like the end-all be-all when it comes to her. Clearly, Phaedra has a type, okay? And yeah, he may have been a felon, but Apollo is fine. Now, I'm not really into light-skinned men, but I will definitely say that Apollo is extremely attractive and he actually looks better than he did years ago. He looks good. Now, I heard he puts hands on people. That's what the new wife, soon to be ex-wife, has alleged, and she filed for divorce, Shireen, right? But for her to sit there to say Phaedra is a bona fide reality TV star and you never see her practicing or whatever, well, bitch, we never see you working on teeth, hardly ever. All we see you do is run your mouth, your big mouth on social media, doing stuff in your closet to run down everybody else but talk about your own personal business, like your son allegedly being arrested and indicted for assaulting a police officer. You know, like, just to name a few things that are in your personal life. And then her saying that she sees Phaedra with an old, ugly ass man. First of all, like I said, Apollo was far from ugly. And the new guy, whether that's a real relationship or not, Shaq, he is fine. Okay? People talk about Quad's man being fine. Shaq is fine. Now, I don't know if that was a real, relationship or she was just having fun with him or whatever. It doesn't matter to me. I don't care. Just like it should not matter to Dr. Hell. She quit Married to Medicine. She did not show up for the reunion. She said pretty much all y'all bees can go to hell. She didn't say that, but she said y'all evil, demonic. So quit talking about her. Why are you still talking about her? Phaedra is jealous because Phaedra actually does own several businesses and she is obviously well capable of living extremely well financially without the assistance of a man. And if I were her, I don't blame her. Like, getting married and having a husband, it's not a flex, especially when your husband allegedly has some biracial kids out here somewhere. Hey, that's what the streets said, right? Like, that's what Dr. Contessa said. The streets of Atlanta talk, and Atlanta is very small. And so her sitting here talking about Heavenly being a bona fide reality TV star, that's what she is at this point, and she really doesn't deserve to be one. And she's mad that Phaedra was like, I don't need the show, I don't need you all, and she chucked them to deuces and said how she really felt about them, and how she feels about them is how a lot of people feel about her and the rest of her castmates. So miss us with the BS. She is obsessed and jealous of Phaedra. And her talking about, well, if I didn't have a man, I'd come out being done up all the time too. First of all, Dr. Hale, nobody wants you. Your husband doesn't even really want you. It's a situation of convenience at this point because I don't even believe anybody wants him, to be honest with you. But I believe she and he have that in common, Dr. Hale and Dr. Demon. And two, being done up, most women do it either one for themselves because it's what they like to do, or two, they don't admit it, but they do it for other women because most men don't care about women being made up. They don't care about all the hair and the makeup and the lashes and whatever. So most women, when they do those things, they do it for themselves, or two, they do it for other women. They don't do it for the men, really. Okay? Some of them they think they do, but for those of us who have been in relationships and we just know men don't care about that stuff. They don't. I'm not saying that they don't care if a woman is attractive, but all the makeup and the hair and all that other stuff, it's not what makes you attractive. But that's another subject for another time. But yeah, Dr. Hale, she's jealous of Phaedra. I'm clearly convinced, like, yeah, you were asked the question, but that doesn't mean you had to expound on it. And then her saying, you want the truth? Oh my God, this chick is ridiculous. But really, it's painful and tiring to see her constantly giving her opinions on other people. And I mean, it's the way she does it. And hey, at this point, we could say that she's just a freaking blogger. She wants to say that all Phaedra is a reality TV star. Well, all you are is a blogger that's on a reality TV show. Because I definitely wouldn't call her a star. So calling Phaedra a reality TV star, that's not an insult. Because we know Phaedra loves to have a list of, opportunities and jobs and careers on her resume. She is proud of that. So that's just a list of things included with all of the other things that she has in her career arsenal. So you calling her a bona fide reality TV star, it's not an insult, but you are insulting. But guys, what do you think about Dr. Hale constantly coming for other people and then saying that Phaedra is just a reality TV star at this point? What do you think about what she has to say about Phaedra and her not having a man, so that's why she has to come out with all of the wigs and the makeup on all the time?
Now, there are celebrities who have accepted the poly and non-monogamous relationships. Some we know, Will Smith and Jada, they've been open about they have an open relationship.
But Will like guys.
Huh?
Will like guys.
How you know?
I live in LA. Does that make sense to you?
No.
I live in Los Angeles. There's a lot of opportunities I don't get because the guys don't want me to see them with their boyfriends. And I've suffered from that. It's like everybody know anyway. Everybody know anyway. So I'm saying, like, do you think me saying Will like guys, because I said it and I can't take it back.
Yeah.
Because I believe it. I know it for the most part.
Okay.
By me saying that, I hope it doesn't strike a nerve in anybody, but I'm saying I live in LA.
Yeah.
And there's a lifestyle that is kept quiet.
A secret society.
Yeah. And it's like people like me suffer from this lifestyle because of the shame that some guys have of how they like to move. And I don't think that however you move is something you should hold against me. I think it's unfair.
Look, y'all, I'm laughing, and one of the main reasons why I'm laughing at this, it's really laughable to me that these two guys sitting here looking the way that they look, dressed the way that they're dressed. Let's be clear, okay? Freedom of expression is cool, and I'm not saying that men shouldn't be able to express themselves with their clothing if they are heterosexual. But two men dressed the way that they're dressed, and they're talking about Will Smith likes guys. It's like, you look questionable too. But I'm just saying, like, too, yeah, we know the rumors, and we've heard Bilal do the round of interviews, and even on Tasha K when it went viral, where he said that he walked in on Will Smith doing the do with his best friend Dwayne Martin. But with all of that being said, you cannot take away from Will Smith's resume and acting skills. Now, listen, I don't know what type of acting skills Corey Holcomb has, but to say that he missed out on opportunities because Will Smith likes guys, it's like, I don't think Corey Holcomb was ever a threat to Will Smith, period. And Will Smith has been acting for how long now? What has Corey Holcomb ever acted in? And if anybody knows anything about him, all they really do know about him is his brand of comedy being extremely misogynistic and talking about holes. So it's like, whatever. I found it very laughable. And then Cam Newton acting like he was shocked and surprised. Like, oh, what? Get out of here with that. But you guys let me know what you think, because this was just funny to me to see these two sitting here talking about Will Smith liking guys, and they're dressing as gay as the day is long, in my personal opinion, and then acting as if Will Smith had anything to do with Corey Holcomb not getting acting opportunities. It's like, it's funny. It really is. So you guys let me know your thoughts. Thanks for being here, liking, and subscribing. I'm Beth, just being beautifully honest. So until next time, I wanted to keep it brief, beautiful, and now I'm going to say bye.